What's going on, guys? This is CoolCrap567, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a quick video of a new product that I picked up recently. Picked up a PVS-14, and I kind of have my night vision set up, so I'm putting this video out there to kind of tell you guys that I did pick something like this up. I just want to get my overview out so I can tell you guys how I'm running it, because I'm not fully completed with this setup. There's still some things I got to tinker with. My helmet is still missing some stuff. That's why I'm not going to make this a helmet overview, because I still want to add some stuff. So this is just going to be an overview of the night vision system that I'm currently using, that I'm currently working with. So hopefully you guys can get an idea of what I run, and if you guys want to maybe pick something like this up, hopefully it gives you guys some ideas. So the mount I decided to go with was the Naruto's IMBG mount. I really like this because of all the positions you could put the PVS-14s. This is a really good mount for a single tube night vision setup. You could run dual tubes with this, but a lot of the features that it does have are particularly useful for single tube night vision like the PVS-14s. You can see I have it tucked away here. Normally with a different type of mount, you'd keep it right there and you would feel some of the weight. But if you tuck it in like this with the PVS-14, there's somewhat of a weight reduction with this, and it stays really low profile to the helmet. And you could run it like this, flip them down when you need them, or you could actually just flip them up too. And this is actually a pretty comfortable position. I see myself running this from time to time because of how you really don't feel too much of the weight again with these positions. So it's really nice, especially with the PVS-14, and then just flip them down when you need them. Like on most standard new helmet mounts, there's going to be 3 different adjustment points. Same with the Naruto's IMBG. Here you're going to have your vertical adjustment, rotate this screw, and that's going to raise or lower the position of the night vision goggles. Here you're going to have your tilt adjustment. This helps with the maybe different types of eye pro you may be wearing, different type of helmet, different head style that you might have. This is all going to help. This is going to be a tough turn, so it's not going to loosen by itself, so that's a really nice feature. And then lastly, here you have the eye relief adjustment. Push this and move it forward or back. Again, different types of eye pro, different types of helmets, and this is just going to be either closer or further away from your eye, depending on what need be. So lastly, I decided to go with the Naruto's dual dovetail mount. This is made by Naruto's. Simply attach it to your PVS-14 from here, and then just screw it on. With the dual dovetail adapter, this has one dovetail that has a rotary adjust, but it comes with 2 dovetails. These can be swapped out depending on what eye. I'm left eye dominant, so I ran it with my left eye. If you do want to adjust it, this does give you a 4th adjustment point right here on your helmet. Simply attach it, loosen this, and then move it left or right to the perfect eye position, and then tie it down. Again, with the Naruto's dual dovetail, you can switch it out. So let's say you've been using it a lot on your left eye, want to swap it out to your right because maybe too much eye strain, and you can simply do that. Okay, so now going on to the unit itself, this is a Generation 3 auto-gated ITT PVS-14. Auto-gated meaning if somebody shines a flashlight at you, it's going to kind of dim out what you see, but it's going to also allow you to still use your night vision. It's not going to damage the tubes. If you run into a really bright room with this on, it's going to turn it off instead of doing damage to the tubes. So that's going to really help. Really nice features. This is why these units cost so much. You can get Generation 3 quality tubes without the auto-gating feature, but for, I guess, milsim purposes, having somebody constantly shine a flashlight at you because they don't have night vision, you're going to need something like this. That's just my personal preference. Single battery housing. Naruto's dual dovetail, you can kind of see how that looks, how that profile is. I decided to go for now with the Butler Creek filter right here. This is the flip-up cover. Hit that, and that's going to remove the day cap. As you can see, there's a little tiny hole right there, and that's being used as a day cover. Lexan right here. That's going to protect it so it doesn't damage a very expensive piece of equipment. If I want to rotate the objective lens, I have to rotate the Butler Creek filter, and that's a huge pain, but whatever, it works. I have this set out for 25 feet to infinity focus, and I just have the eye cup on for right now.
I'm not completely done with adding accessories to this 14. I still have some stuff in the mail coming in, but I just want to put this out there of kind of the features, what I'm running with it as right now. So the setup is good. I've actually used this at a night game, and it was doing pretty good. I'm really happy with the performance, and this setup worked fine. So I'll just keep it as long as I can until more accessories come in. So I'm just going to turn on the unit itself. Here, I'm just going to remind you I do have the day cover, and some of these blemishes go away with the day cover removed. This unit also has gain. Gain basically meaning brightness. This is the lowest amount of gain, and that's the max amount of gain. Normally just keep it at the max amount of gain. Also IR. This little red light indicates that the IR is on. You probably can't tell. You can see that some of the area gets a little bit more brighter. This definitely helps if you're in a close setting and it's a pitch black room. The IR definitely does help, but in longer distances, it's not really that helpful. Also, somebody that has a night vision capable device or something that can see the IR spectrum will be able to pick that up. So that's just one thing that you're gonna have to worry about.
So this is kind of how I'm running this setup. I've used it. I'm pretty happy with the setup. It works fine the way it is for now. Again, more accessories are coming in, but just for right now, this is kind of the bare bones setup, and this is kind of what I can keep it at and run it effectively. You guys might be wondering, why would somebody waste so much money on pair night vision? But in my mind, this is kind of the last purchase somebody that has like the milsim mindset to airsoft might purchase. So again, you could basically buy whatever you like. I just decided to go with this. I'm not going to be purchasing too much stuff. I sold a lot of guns to pick up something like this. These units are quite expensive, so I really don't see myself picking up anything in the near future, really. So this is just how my setup is. My helmet is not complete. There's still stuff to be added. I want to get a video soon about my helmet, but this is just a video to put this out there. I did not get rid of my GoPro. Me having night vision does not mean that I'll stop recording gameplays. I can still record with the night vision goggles attached to my helmet, so don't worry about that. Any questions or comments, guys, I'm going to try to answer them in the comments. One last thing is on Instagram. My Instagram is coolcrap567. I had these for quite a while now. I post a lot of updates on Instagram to let you guys know what's going on, different types of gear, different accessories that I might pick up. So if you guys are interested in following me on there, definitely check it out for a lot of stuff I do not post on YouTube. Thank you everybody for watching. Any questions, comments, leave them down below.